possibility of doing something on March 8th, which we know is the International Women's Day. And we thought it would be fun to have a conversation around writing and women. And then we realized that March 8th is probably not the best day to do it. There's just too many things happening on that day doing exactly the same, around the same conversation. So we moved it up a little bit and said, why don't we do this a little earlier? And today became the day. And at HarperCollins, and I'm sure at all publishing houses in India, we publish a lot of writers who happen to be women. So it wasn't difficult finding books to talk about or writers to talk to. But there's a particular reason that we finally did ask these 3 women to be on stage here, talking to us about women and writing. Daman, do you want to start by saying something about either your response to the books that you read or anything else?
Maybe I'll start with just a few words about Sowmya's book because I finished it, just practically hours ago. As I was telling her, I don't normally read satire. I feel I'm not clever enough to pick up some of the finer nuances of satire. So I began her book with a little bit of doubt. I wasn't sure how many pages I would get through, but once I started, I was so gripped. It is such a powerful book. It is a book which talks about how society views women, how society treats women, and it does so in a very restrained, controlled fashion. It is not an angry book, it is not a bitter book. It is a book which tells it.
Firstly, I want to thank you for your response. I'm quite overwhelmed by it. This wasn't, it wasn't an easy book for me to write. It's a subject that's very close to my heart, especially after the birth of my daughter, I would say. I did my master's in gender studies, so I've always been in this field, but I started responding to what I see around me much more after her birth, because I can see that, I can see these issues as something that she will confront as she grows up. So it's become very close to me now. It's become, very personalized. So, I mean, not too many people have read this book, but I feel that the way they react to it, it also depends on who's reading it. I think the women who read this so far have been quite disturbed by it, because they see this as reality, as something that they are living with currently. For men, they tend to appreciate the humor in it, the satire in it, more than,
That's exactly how the contemporary element of this novel came to be. I'd actually set out to write what I thought was going to be straightforward historical fiction, a bit like the Rani, which my book was. It was a story that emerged at the time I was researching Rani Lakshmibai's story. It seemed to provide me with a balance of this story, something devastating that happens to an English girl at the same time as all the events that happened to Rani Lakshmibai that most of us know about. So Margaret Wheeler's story was the one I was going to tell. And I'd actually
Tell us something about Margaret Wheeler. It's quite fascinating as a character.
Well, when I first discovered the story of Margaret Wheeler, I nearly dropped the Lakshmibai story to tell her in this way because it moved me and it puzzled me.